Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I wanted to talk about what I've learned leading a creative team of volunteers. So I've been doing it for about 3 years now, if not 3 years, and it has been one of the greatest, most fulfilling things that I've done, but also one of the hardest things because I've had to grow as a leader. You can't just stay the same. Everyone is learns different, is at different skill levels. A lot of my team is either brand new to photography or videography, or they've picked up a camera, but they're not like that much in depth into it. So yeah, I just wanted to break down what I've learned and let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is, or the first lesson that I've learned is how to be an encourager. I'm pretty encouraging already, but I definitely just take it up 10 notches for my team because yeah, like I said, a lot of them are brand new to a camera or or video or anything like that, and I want to be there to be the positive guy that I had whenever I was in school. People at my school were very encouraging, always bring me on shoots, always just telling me like I did a good job, or if they did correct me, it was never in a in a rude or demeaning way. It was always like, "Hey, this is what you did really good." It was the burger method. You did really good. Here's where you need to improve, but and then you did really good again. That's the burger method. It's the best method. I use it a lot whenever I am encouraging. If I do need to correct someone on a photo or something like that, I always tell them the positives before I get into the negative, and then I'll always end it with another positive. But yeah, you just being an encourager is very important. So yeah, it's always important to encourage your people and never assume that they know how valuable they are. Tell them that how invaluable they are. I always tell my team, like, you are pivotal to this team. And it's not because I'm just saying it to say it. No, I mean it. Like everyone on my team is awesome. And I love them so much. And I know that they're gonna do great things for God. And their photos are fantastic. So I let them know that. I don't just assume that they know that. I tell them that. And also, if you see it, say it. If you see that they're doing a great job, tell them that they're doing a great job. Don't just hold that in and talk to someone else about it. Tell them first, you know? But that's it for the first lesson. The second lesson is how to have hard conversations. Leading means that you're going to have people that you are leading, and that might mean that they are doing a really good job, and sometimes they're doing a bad job. Uh, One thing that we talk about at the church, and that I 100% believe, is that you correct in private and you praise in public. Never talk to someone about correct someone in the presence of other people. It is so demeaning to them. It makes them lose trust in you. It feels more like a gossip or a gang up. Even if they're so like if you see someone doing something wrong. So let's say that you see one of your volunteers like maybe talking the whole time, or they put their camera down and walk away from it. Instead of being like, "Hey, come get the camera," go over to them and privately have that conversation and let them know that that's not okay. Bring the camera with you, like pick up the camera, but bring the talk to them privately. If you see them doing a great job, praise them publicly. Oh man, hey, you're doing a great job. Let everyone around them know how much you value them. But if you do have to correct someone, please do it in private, away from people. I've had to do that a couple times where I've had to have these hard conversations, and I never did it. I never did it right then and there. I always waited a minute or two to make sure that I was in the right mindset, because I'm not big on confrontation. I'm not a very confrontational person. Now my wife might disagree, but I usually am not very confrontational. So I'll take a minute to figure out how I want to say it, and then I will pull them to a different side, to anywhere where I know that there's no people, and then I'll just have the hard conversation. And they will trust you more if you do it that way. The third lesson in leading a creative team that I've learned is how to collaborate. I love collaboration, so this isn't really something that I've learned. This is more something that you have to allow yourself more to do. But I'll talk to my team, be like, "Hey, I have a fun video shoot coming up. Like, we have Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up." And I reached out and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be having a kind of a think session of what we can do for these videos. Y'all come on. I'll 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 offer up some food and we'll just come up with some ideas. That I love those type of things. And yeah, even though they're not like it's not their job and everything, they feel valued if you reach out and be like, "Hey, I have this coming up." Or even whenever I go to testimony shoots, I'll be like, I'll text one of them. I'll be like, "Hey, you want to come with me to this testimony shoot?" Because what I'm trying to do is just build rapport. I'm trying to teach them. I'm like, "Hey, they don't just if they come on a testimony shoot with me, they're not just sitting there. They're setting up cameras. I'm teaching them what they're doing, why I'm doing the certain thing that I'm doing." And sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, why don't you point the camera this way?" And I'll be like, "Hey, yeah, that's a great idea." Because don't just think that you have all the good ideas and that no one else can contribute to what you have. Collaborate, talk to them, see what they have. Because honestly, some of the best shots and things that I've shot is some of them have been because a volunteer has just been like, "Hey, we should try it this way." And I'm like, "Heck yeah, let's try it." The worst that can happen is it doesn't work out, but don't discourage them from trying to collaborate with you because then they might not ever try to collaborate again. So this is one that has taught me. Okay, so the fourth thing is something that has taught me, and this is like it's really teaching me, and I'm still not amazing at it. I've never been good at this, but it's organization. Because I'm leading a team of 6 people, I don't want them to shoot the same thing all over and over. I want to make sure that everyone's talking to each other and knows what's going on. Whenever they show up, I try to make sure that the camera is ready and that the shot list is ready. Also, that I have a Lightroom folder ready for that day, that Sunday. And if someone's shooting a reel, I have the reel already set up. So all that the real project file already set up. So then all that they have to do is just dump the footage and start. They don't have to ask me about any of that stuff. Sorry, I see my wife. Hey. Yeah, for that, all that you're trying to do is make sure that you're releasing you're trying to take away all the friction, right? So that they come and then they don't have to do anything but pick up a camera, shoot, take the SD card out and put it into the computer and dump their footage. And then they can edit and everything like that. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not trying to have them where they're having to figure it out. Sometimes I'm not, again, this is not something that I'm amazing at. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I don't do it, but it is something that I really am trying to get better at and better at. And also just communication with them as well. Like just making sure that I text them and stuff. These are things that I'm not very good at, but I'm really learning and trying to get better at. Fifth and final thing that I've learned is how to be a better teacher. And that is, it's kind of a breakdown of everything that I just talked about. Everyone learns differently. Everyone has different temperaments and moods. My job is to make sure that I can adjust my teaching style to the person who I'm teaching. Person A may be more like, "Hey, just tell me all the information, I'll retain it." Person B may be more like, hands-on, like I need to hold the camera and as you're talking, show me what you're talking about. So you're always trying to adjust according to the person that you're teaching. And don't get frustrated if their learning style is not your learning style, if that makes sense. I'm very like hands-on. So I like to have a camera and that's how I learn. And that's how I'll teach. But if someone's like, "Hey, I need you to just teach me, like, tell me what you need me to do," I'll adjust accordingly. I won't try to force my learning style on someone else because what's the point if they don't learn that way? That's a plane. We'll wait. I don't think I'm ever shooting outside again. I've been going to the gym and my back hurts, my butt hurts. Dude, oh my gosh. Okay. So, sorry, there's a plane. So yeah, I never want to try to conform someone's learning ability to my learning ability. Uh, yeah, my my responsibility for them is to help them succeed in any way possible. So if that is teaching them in a different way than I learn or am used to, I'm going to do that because I want my team to succeed. And they have been succeeding. Like I cannot tell you how like they're so good. Like they're incredible. Leading a creative team is awesome. It can be so fulfilling. But you should always be growing. as a leader. You should never be stand still. You should never just be like, I'm the leader. It's my way or the highway type of thing. There are certain things that you do have to do that on, but you should always be growing, um, always being adapting and learning better skills. That's why I'm making this video. These are like, yeah, these are things that I've learned, but these are also things that I'm learning, like the communication and the organization. Those are things that I'm learning. Me as Anton, I'm not a very organized person. I never have been. It's something that I want to learn and grow in. So this team has really helped me in learning that and seeing the necessity of it. But yeah, it's always a learning curve, and I'm never gonna stop learning it. And this doesn't just have to be for church creatives or anything. It could be if you're leading a creative team or any type of if you're a leader of any sort, at all, this should be stuff that you should be looking at. What have I learned being a leader for X amount of years, months, days? What are things that I need to grow in? Don't stay stagnant. That's what this whole channel is about. Learn, create, and inspire. Learn. I'm always wanting to learn more and more and more. Like I never want to just be where I was. But yeah, if you got something out of this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bells to keep up with all the latest videos. I am going to be posting a lot more. I know I took a little bit of a break, but that was for a ton of reasons. But I'm back, I promise. Uh, and yeah, like I say here at the end of all my videos, don't forget to learn, create, and inspire, and I'll see you in the next one.